Gotta tell you, of all the really, truly stupid controversies out there, and this is a tough one because there are a lot of them. There are a lot of them to choose from, so this is a pretty competitive area. But of all the really dumb conspiracy theories that I've heard recently, or I shouldn't say conspiracies, kerfuffles, the Melania Trump has destroyed the White House Rose Garden. It's the dumbest thing I have ever. And big journalists are freaking out about it. I mean, the journalists that are, I went to Columbia Journalism School and I'm really all about the facts and I speak truth to power. Journalism, and apparently Brian Stelter. I do the same impression for the run-of-the-mill journalist and for Brian Stelter these days. But it's really like, I'm just very upset about it. I'm a journalist, and it really makes me upset. Newsweek, right here. Melania Trump faces backlash for Rose Garden renovation. Let's see what the subheading here is great, too. She cut down Jackie's trees. Oh, my gosh. Melania Trump, ex-New York Times reporter, apologizes for xenophobic attack on First Lady. That's right. There was a guy who has a pretty big following on Twitter, and he referred to Melania Trump's revamped Rose Garden as a fascist parade ground. I mean, if you looked at it, it's there is absolutely these people are so nuts. Oh my gosh. Former New York Times reporter, according to The Independent, apologized after launching a xenophobic attack on Melania Trump after the First Lady unveiled the newly designed Rose Garden at the White House. In tweets that have since been deleted, Kurt Eichenwald branded the president's wife, who obtained U.S. citizenship. He referred to her as a foreigner. Wow. Who has no right to wreck our history. See, this is perfect, though, friends. Melania Trump has been a U.S. citizen for 14 years. So when elite Democrats pretend that they're like, oh, we're a nation of immigrants, they only like immigrants as a general thing, as a general idea, insofar as they vote for Democrats. If you're an immigrant, you're listening to the show right now, and you vote Republican, they don't like you. They're not happy you're here, right? Then we see this. I mean, Melania Trump is objectively the most stunningly beautiful, multilingual, and I think maybe the first immigrant first lady in history, and all the media do is spit in her general direction. It's appalling. It is appalling. But there's even more about this that people said. It's just, oh my God. This is Trump derangement syndrome it's like if you're trying to distill it down to its essence, here you go. The First Lady changed the Rose Garden, and people are calling her a foreigner who has no right to be here or do anything having to do with the White House. And another guy referred to it as a fascist parade ground. I forget. That was another, lib reporter. Unbelievable, the stuff that you see here. Unbelievable. But I guess I got to not say that because it's all entirely believable in a sense. These people are appalling morons. Appalling morons. And they have no introspection. They have no sense of decency or sense of fairness in how they report on things. And they absolutely hate this First Lady. They absolutely hate her. Hey, Team Buck, thank you so much for watching The First on YouTube. If you like this video, please click that little thumbs up button so then it will log as liked. And also, if you want to see more great content from The First, please click subscribe.